I've never posted a video on YouTube before, but after seeing Rick Perry's commercial last night, I feel like I have to. It's the only way that I can really get across the message that I want to send in the same media format that he gave. So here it goes. Dear Rick, what bothered me the most about your commercial last night was the last sentence. Faith made America strong. It can make her strong again. This bothers me because it sounds a lot like the roots of Islamic fundamentalism. When Muslim countries in the late 19th and early 20th centuries started to see their power decline in the face of Western hegemony, they took a look inside and they asked, okay, what's wrong? What's going on here? And many political pundits, like yourself, coming from very religious backgrounds, said, you know, the problem is not that the West is doing a better job than we are. The problem is not that we've been resting on our laurels for too long. The problem is that we're not truly good Muslims. If we would simply adhere to the fundamentals of our faith and be better Muslims, we would be successful. And these political pundits grew in size and they were elected into office and they implemented Sharia in many countries. And you fast forward 100 years, and we have countries like Saudi Arabia, where women do not have the right to drive. And we have countries like Iran, where you can be stoned to death if you commit adultery. Great places to live. But this isn't about Islam. I don't fear Islam as a whole. I fear fundamentalism. I fear the ignorance that comes with fundamentalism, regardless of the faith from which it streams. That someone in the 21st century could believe that the value system contained in a 3,000-year-old book will make their country more successful at the expense of civil rights is both laughable and terrifying. It is, for me, the true failure of the American education system that someone who has been a governor for 11 years cannot seem to distinguish between faith, fantasy, and fact. Personal faith has no place in our government. Our government manages a very diverse population. We're not all white, we're not all Christian, and we're not all straight. And that's a cold reality that you're going to have to deal with if you get elected. Now, who I vote for doesn't matter. But I have to say, I would vote Republican a lot more often if you guys would give up abortion and gay marriage. In fact, I think a lot of people in this country would do the same. You'd have a lot more support, and your party wouldn't be coming apart at the seams if you would back down from trying to legislate morality. The White House is a political platform, it's not a pulpit, and neither you nor any other elected official has the right to preach your personal religious values to me from an elected office. Now, I'm not a big fan of Hillary Clinton, but she said something the other night that I love. She said, in our country we have a saying, be on the right side of history. No matter what you do right now, Rick, in 100 years, gay marriage will be legal in this country. And you'll be seen as the political bigot who stood in the way of civil rights and progress. You will be my generation's Strom Thurmond, and you will filibuster your way into the history books for all the wrong reasons. I hope you think about this before you make another commercial. Thanks.